Is it working? Is it working? I fully expect everything to be broken. It's been so long since I've streamed. Can you hear me? You can hear a Beardy. Twitch can hear Beardy. YouTube, can you hear Beardy? Compared to the music. Right, let's turn the music down. There's gonna be lots of messing around today while I figure all this out. It's been so long since I've streamed. You can hear me, I'm quiet. Is that better? Is that louder? Background music's too loud. It is exactly that, Zendakai. Lower the music. Dun, 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 dun. Right, music. Away with you. Right, how we doing? How we doing? Am I louder? Is music quieter? Music needs to go quieter still. Better now? Yes, good. Hi, Betty. Awesome. How is everyone doing? It has been a long time. We're actually live on Twitch and YouTube for the first time as well, so expect many things to be broken. I do have another treat for you as well. That'll have to wait. I'm just waiting for the kettle to boil. I'm going to make me brew, and then we'll be starting, so stick around. We'll be live in just a moment. We've got lots of work to do. Right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Got things set up on my side. I've got a nice fresh brew. What a banging tune. Welcome in, everyone. Who have we got today? So, as I say, we are on Twitch and YouTube, so the chat's emerged from my side. So if I read something out you can't see, that might be why. Thank you for the bits as well, you wonderful people. Why isn't the video quality at 1080p? It should be. You might need to change the setting in the bottom corner. Jack's dad, good to see you. Apparently not. Oh dear, who do we have? Right, Joshua, Jan, welcome in. Kerry, Long Leg Daddy, PH Productions, Gregory's here, Liam, Joshua, Adam, Big Dre's hanging out over there on Twitch with Jack's dad and some others as well. Barry's here, Jack Sparrow, Argus, the world of gaming gods. Welcome in. Waffle, we've got Silly. The source is 720p. Boo! Right. Let me see if I can do something about that. Output. Streaming. Maybe at 720. That's not ideal, is it? I'm so out of touch with this stuff. Output. Yeah, it's set correctly. Well, I guess we might just have to put up with that today. I can't see why it's doing that right now. I will do some troubleshooting, and hopefully we can get that sorted out in future. JC! Good to see you. And welcome in, everyone. It is wonderful to have you all here. Jesus, 450 people. What in the world? Right, okay, so, oh yeah, I said I had another treat for you. Working. You see me? Yep, even got a camera. I'm not streaming from phone, so no idea why that's not working. But hey, welcome in, everyone. We're gonna have some fun today, hopefully. I've got a lot of work to do here around the theme park. This is mainly what we're going to be working on. I'll need to stop stream to sort the issue. Boo! Right, let's get rid of that overlay. Ooh, there we go. Beautiful. Minecraft movie trailer just came out, and now a beardy stream. What a good day. Sonny! How you doing, Sonny? Good to see you. Yeah, beardy face. Yeah, that's my face. Now you see why I hide it. Right. I need to sleep. And then we're going to crack on. There are going to be a few spoilers here for next episode, obviously. Kind of the way it works when you stream, I guess. Should have cosplayed. Not going to happen. How good to see you. Karam's here again. Woo! Almost got run over by my train. Right, so I do have some stuff we're working on today, which is down here. And I'm halfway through recording the next video, but I've got a lot of work to do in regards of making shop fronts and storefronts and buildings and things look nice. And yeah, this is the area we're going to be focusing on all around here. So as I say, a couple of spoilers for the next episode, but nothing too major. No, to be honest, Bash, I used to stream all the time. It's been a while. I am trying to get back into it, so we'll see how it goes. But hopefully more streams from me in future. But who knows? What I should probably do is move this over here. And then when I'm reading chat, it's almost like I'm looking at you. Right, maybe kind of. Oh, jeez. Yeah, expect the first 20 minutes at least to be just a mess of me figuring things out. It has been a long time. Hi, can I pop that chat out? Apparently not. Well. What happened? Nothing too much has happened yet. Beardy plushie, yes, we have a little beardy plushie on the back shelf here. Those that have ordered them, by the way. I think we're only, what, 6 weeks out? You should start getting those. And if you weren't lucky enough to get one, I've got a few spare. You can always jump in the Discord and let me know. I might be able to sort you out with one. I think I saw a phantom riding the roller coaster. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. The roller coaster has a habit of picking up mobs from the dark tunnels, like down there and so on. At least it did. I have now applied a mega torch to the area, just because I don't really need mobs in this area. But hopefully we'll be okay. Thank you for the super chat, Josh, and thank you for the bits and the subs and things that are coming in as well. You lovely, wonderful people. Make an amusement park. Kellen. What do you think I'm doing? But yeah, it's going well, thanks, Jesper. Going well. I remember when he raised the whole wooden mansion in the last series when he was using that music. Yeah, indeed. Happy birthday, Deathy boy. Make sure to keep one for Genfire. She was in the middle of moving and getting married, so she missed it. Oh, no. Yeah, I certainly will. I've got, well, we didn't hit target, so I bought the rest of them. So I have 47. So if anybody does want one, yeah, definitely some going spare. Nothing to worry about. Stream is laggy for you, Waffle. That's no good. Let me have a look on the screen. Is it lagging for anyone else? And level 3 hype train over on Twitch. Jeez. You people are too nice. Stream is fine on my end. Is it alright for people on YouTube? Like, Twitch seems happy. Seems to have a very low bit rate though. Move on your end. No, okay. Everyone seems to be okay. Well, do let me know. As I say, I've never really multi-streamed before, so I don't know how the PC and things are going to handle it. But yeah, do let me know. Do let me know indeed. Right. So today, buildings. I want to start on this back alley here. I think that's going to be the general plan. YouTube is fine. This is good. But how is everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. As I say, it's been so long since I've streamed, so you can expect me to make lots of mistakes, make a mess of things, and so on. Oh, it's a little bit framey when I'm streaming in this area. I've got a question. Storage drawers. Are they laggy? Because I have a feeling that the more storage drawers I'm connecting to this system, I do feel like I'm getting a bit of frame rate drop. Is that a thing? It's Minecraft, 720p is fine. Yeah, I'll try and get that fixed next time. Time to install some toilets. Very soon, actually. Very soon. Carrot, thank you for the biddies. Right. Blocks. That's what I need. I need a variety of these ones, and some of these, and some of these as well. So what we need to do is extend that building that's around the back of the alleyway, which I think I built out of andesite ones, maybe. But we need to extend that building first, and then we'll go from there. Use concealment to help with lag. It's something to do with the quantity key. Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to have a look into that. See you later, Ali. Good to see you. Does seem to be a little laggier by the drawers. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've been considering potentially switching out for something else, but I don't really know what I would switch it out for. And yes, apologies, it's only 720 on YouTube. I've clearly bodged something with the setup. I look tired. I'm always tired. Because I work so hard to make you your lovely videos. Drawers can be pretty laggy. Create can cause lag. Oh yes, Create can definitely cause lag. Right, what are these? Cobblestone. I guess we'll start with these first. I just need to make this building a bit taller and block out the back so that it's not just a random facade. Yeah, around here, I think. Let's start placing some blocks. Removing the quantity key from drawers you don't really care about helps with lag. Okay, well, I will definitely try that out then. As I say, it's nothing major. It's only like every now and then I just get the occasional little jump and it makes me unhappy. Tom's simple storage mod. Tom's storage mod, even. So that's the one where you just dump down loads of chests, right? And then you get the little interface that you can just access everything from. Is that one? Mod Steam powered. Nah. Won't be adding that. And yes, apologies, you will get random ads and so on. I tried to sort out the Twitch ads so that it wasn't too intrusive, but it basically, if you don't choose when to set them, then it just plays them randomly. So, yeah. You will get the occasional ads, but not much I can do about that. That's the price you pay, I guess, for using these platforms. Did you play on a server? I did in the past, yes. I've played on a few servers. Paper Hats was the first one. Played on Truly Bedrock for a number of years. I am still a Truly Bedrock member, just not currently active on there at the moment. Because I'm focusing on all the Create stuff at the moment. I played on Legacy. I've played on One Shot, which is a hardcore server. In fact, I think their next season is coming up in October. But yeah, currently I'm not playing on a server. But I have done. Right, let's build this. We just need a small building here, just so from the other side it looks like this is actually going into something. Track work. I did look at track work, but I don't think I need it. I don't see how it's going to be beneficial to what I'm currently doing, to be honest. Let me see. Could you make some posts? Could I make you some posters for the world? I have some stuff in mind and I'm bored. By all means, I mean, if anyone does have or wants to create steampunk stuff to potentially have on posters in the world, by all means, feel free to post it in the fan art. Obviously, I can't guarantee that I will or won't use anything, and I will, of course, credit anyone who creates it, but it must be your own work. Don't just go posting random images. But yeah, I mean, I do need some good steampunk imagery for this. You'd think after 15 years doing graphic design, I'd do it myself, but I don't have the time. I'm too busy doing this. Do you host your world on a server? I will do. I don't yet. I tend to start on single player just so I can have a larger render distance. But as you can see, I've been gradually decreasing the render distance as I build more stuff. So yeah, it will be going onto a server very soon. And that means we can start having guests again as well, which would be nice. Great aeronautics. It's something I'm keeping an eye on. I don't know if I'll put it on this world, but it's definitely something I'm going to play around with, yes. Eat food. Yeah, that'll happen a lot. You'll have to tell me to eat all the time. I'm terrible at that. How do I get your Discord link? Usually it's in the video descriptions, but obviously this is a live stream, so it's probably not. If you go to any of my other videos, though, there is a link in the description for Discord. Also on Twitch, somewhere down the bottom. Do you plan to build a water ride? Oh yes, I've got plans for a water ride fairly soon, in fact. Once we get this one and this area done, water ride may well be the next one. There's kind of two rides I need to do because they both revolve around certain types of farm. And they're both as important as each other. So I guess it just depends what takes my fancy when I come to doing it. But yeah, there will indeed be a water ride at some point. Oh, only got 4 stone. I am having a wonderful day. Frog! Good to see you, Frog. How's things? And Jasno, good to see you as well. Jay's here. Oh, create bitterballen. So that's the one that adds the Dutch food, right? Well, bitterballen is the food, isn't it? Dutch? Am I getting all of that wrong? Probably. I'm going to update the render distance in the next small Minecraft update. To be honest with you, I can set the render distance to like up to 64, but obviously the larger the render distance, the more it takes out of your PC, and especially when I'm streaming, that's probably not a good idea. I'd rather have a smoother game than larger render distance. So pumped to see me stream. It's weird, Frog. It's weird. I've not streamed in so long. I've been saying I would in to my mods for probably the last few months. I was like, oh, I'll stream soon. I'll stream soon. Finally doing it, right. Ooh, that's close. That was a bit of a sudden stop. But yeah, so that's very close over here, but it looks like I can get away with that. And then if I have these, maybe a couple down. But nicely. Thank you for the gifted memberships, you wonderful people. My alerts are not currently working, which is sadness. I couldn't quite work it out, and it's one of those things that I kind of just wanted to get live with the basics set up so that I could make sure at least the basic things were working, and I think we're doing all right. Actually, no, we don't need these bits. Go down here. Get rid of these extra bits and build up this. Hopefully, the coaster's going to fit through there. Let's jump down here and jump into free cam and just have a quick look and make sure that it's going to fit through that gap. Might be a little bit low. Loza, thank you for the gifted subs. Oh, gifted members, I should say. That's all over on YouTube. Incredibly kind of you. Right, that is too low. That is definitely too low. We need to fix that. Bit strange not having the alerts on. I don't like it. I like seeing what people are doing. Is there a way I can see that? Maybe if I go here, I then see what's going on. I can. 50 gifted subs. Loza, what in the world? 50 gifted memberships over on YouTube. That's insane. Thank you so much. That does appear to be the only way I can see what's going on. Strange. I'll definitely have to get some proper alerts set up. Aramet, welcome in. Right, so I need to take off another row of this, don't I? Just worked out there. Have you recorded the next episode finished, or will you be recording more after this stream? There will be more after this stream. This is kind of like halfway through the episode. I got to a point where I was like, I've got lots of stuff I need to do. I keep saying I'll stream. So, well, here we are. Will you ever do a Create SMP with Foxy? No idea, to be honest with you. I do like the idea of doing a Create SMP, but the problem with Create SMPs is you build stuff up, and it's hard enough for keeping a server going with just me on it, put it that way. The size that I build things and the machines that I build, which are generally not optimized. Adds fast food. Okay, good to know, Shay. Barex, welcome in. Hello, hello. You forgot to show the attraction on the last episode. I didn't forget, it's just not finished yet. So, yeah, I was kind of waiting to do the point of view until everything's actually done. But you may notice the speed changes now as it goes around. Thanks to somebody in the comments telling me about waypoints. Very handy. Delighted to have you here. Leviathan, hello, hello. And Brunon, welcome, welcome. Right. What did I come in here for? Stone. I need stone. I have been slowly expanding my storage as well. Right, so we were saying quantify key could be half the problem. I'll tell you what, that instantly feels a bit better. Just by turning off the quantity. Who knew? Can you possibly give some texturing tips? Hope for the best is a good one. But yeah, generally I try to find, it kind of depends what you're texturing for. Like if you're texturing for something that's going to be viewed up close, then you kind of texture very differently to something that's far away. Because when you're far away, you can use much more like higher contrasting blocks and get away with it. But when it's up close like this, for example, like this is going to be a close building, so I'm probably just going to use sort of slight different tones of things. And yeah, and then you've got to think about things like dampness. So like this corner of the building here, for example, it's generally going to be a bit darker than like maybe this bit out here, because this bit here is going to have, you know, damp and wind. It's going to catch the dirt that's blowing into the corner. So if you think of things like that, then that will help you when you go to, I need tough pillars, but I don't have any. Then that will help when you go to texture things. Just try and think about how it would look on a real building. So like bits that are sort of, essentially imagine this was, you know, something that's been stuck up there, a bit of mud and dirt, and it's gradually been coming down the wall and so on. So I tried to do it in big patches as opposed to randomizing. I'm still not very good at it, but I'm trying to get better. Okay, I do actually have a little bit tough. That's good. But yeah, just try not to be too random with it. Just try and think about the placement when you're putting things in. I don't have any tough pillars. Back to the boat. Will you add people that move around your theme park? I mean, other than villagers, there's not really any way of doing that. Did he eat? Yes, boss. Will do. What's my favourite place to go on holiday? Ooh. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm thoroughly enjoying exploring Europe a lot at the moment. I don't really have a favourite place. When I go on holiday, I tend to go to different places. I try not to go the same place twice. Because, well, there's too much world, really. So yeah, I rarely go the same place twice. You can enable bulk press and cut. Yeah, fully aware that's possible, Loza. But yeah, it just feels a bit cheaty to me, to be honest with you. The background music from the speakers, it's so good. Yeah, I do need to check that because I've been having some problems with that. Is it actually still working? It is. And my bell's going. Okay, cool. But yeah, I was having some problems with that. I did consider changing it out for another music mod, but it seems to have sorted itself out a bit for now, so we'll see. What do you think about building a rotating cups ride? If I can figure out a way to do it and make it look good, then yes, I certainly will do. I think I have a carousel figured out. Been playing around in creative just with the mechanical side of it, not with how it would look. So yeah, that could potentially work. We already have a community server, Zendo. It is locked down to patrons and YouTube members because it's the only way we can kind of manage the volume of people that wanted to play on it. I had a bit of an issue with Perfect World 1. Opened it up to the community as a whole, and there were so many people that wanted to play, and the server limit is it's too low, really. So yeah, we had to lock it down, sadly. Have you thought about joining Create Season 2 with Tango Tech? How would I mix a season with a person? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Can the train do a full loop? Sadly not, Lights. No, it's not possible. I can't even bank the corners, sadly. I mean, I'm amazed I managed to get it doing what it's currently doing, to be honest with you. I've still got those missing random render bits, which is very strange. But yeah, getting it to do what it's currently doing was hard enough. But yeah, sadly I can't do loops, which would be marvelous if I could. But yeah, it's just not possible. Too much world right here for us Americans, and people wonder why most of us don't even have a passport. It's because the USA is huge. Yeah, I've never been to the USA. One day. One day I shall. Right, so this actually needs to be another block further out. Potentially next year for a conference. But yeah, did I see a ZF straw statue in the concessions? You did. You did. This is the photo stand for the ride. And I've gone with Steampunk ZF to celebrate the launch of his new Create series. ZF is one of my favourites, so very happy that he's doing a Create series. In fact, I have one of his plushies over here as well. In fact, I have a couple, but yeah. When are you and Foxy going to do another mod pack together? Sooner than you might think. And that's all you're getting out of me. But I'll tell you what, it won't be Create Astral. No chance. I feel like Create Astral is one of those mod packs where if I just wanted to lock myself in a room for 6 months straight, then I'd probably play that one. But yeah, it's a bit too grindy. We love ZF. That's good. That's what we want to hear. We do love ZF. How would I go about joining the community server after becoming a member? Just jump in the Discord and you'll see channels that are members only, and just follow the instructions in there. It's all automated. It's all automatic, so you don't need to worry about. Shouldn't need to worry about bothering anyone. You should literally just be able to get yourself sorted out, get connected, and so on. The whitelisting's automatic. As long as you follow the instructions and the rules and so on, you should be okay. Oh, thanks, Ender. Too kind. Real biscuits and country cooking. Oh, wait, let's not start that. I'm sure American biscuits are lovely, but they're not the same. It's not the same thing. Prove yourself wrong, Dark Vortex. Just wing it and make it up as you go along. That's what I'm doing. Seems to be working okay so far. And a sight maybe on this bit here. Have a little lighter bit by the lip. Asleep. Have you read the comments on the video yet? Yeah, I generally sort of, I mean, obviously I missed some because of the way YouTube shows comments is really awkward. But yeah, I tend to read the comments within the first hour. I'll sort of, you know, be sitting there having a little look and trying to keep on top of it. And then after that, I'll check every now and then. So yeah, sometimes I do miss comments. Obviously, I don't reply to all the comments. I only reply to the ones that kind of need it, I guess. Otherwise, I would be there all day and I'd never have time to make videos. Please explain the biscuits. Right. Okay, so in the UK, we have biscuits, right? But America calls all biscuits cookies. But a cookie in the UK is a very specific type of biscuit. In America, biscuits is something you have with gravy. Beyond that, I don't know. Why you'd have biscuits with gravy, I'm not entirely sure. I think a biscuit in America is like a bready type thing, as opposed to like a custard cream like it is here in the UK, or a bourbon, you know, some classics. Woo! Close. Right, I need to figure out what I want to do for this roof, and then that's going to help me with the rest of the building, I think. What colour should I do the roof? You should sort out the auto-feeding upgrade. I really should, shouldn't I? I need to upgrade my backpack to netherrack first. Eddie in Britain have the best biscuits. This is true. You moved to the UK in 2020 and you're still getting used to it. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Inspired by your video playthrough, the whole started recording and creating videos. Any tips for creating videos? Enjoy yourself. That's the biggest tip I can give you, is just to enjoy yourself. If you're not enjoying yourself, and if you're like sort of doing things you're not enjoying, that's going to come through in your videos, in your voice, and then the audience isn't going to enjoy it either. So yeah, just make sure you're enjoying it. Can't say more than that. First time catching the stream. It's my first stream in well over a year, to be fair. Yeah. You'd have had trouble catching one before this. Right, what did I come back here for? I'm doing that thing again where I forget because I'm too busy reading chat. Biscuits in America are more similar to a dinner roll than a biscuit. Yes. Yes, I would agree. Not that I've had one, but from what I can tell from looking at them. Industrial tea farm? Maybe. Dinner Juan, welcome in. Ooh, look at you with your shiny purple tick. Congratulations. Plan when you can. Off the cuff is fun, but gets harder over time. Yes, this is true. I mean, I generally have a loose plan. I sometimes plan things in creative before an episode, but only if it's like a very complicated build. Most of the time, I just wing it, really. But yes, certain projects you'll definitely want to plan beforehand. But just don't overthink it. Play the game, enjoy yourself. And have fun with the editing as well. A lot of people really don't like the editing side of things. But personally, I'm quite a fan. A roof, that's what we're looking for. A roof for up here. What colour? Maybe a green roof. Do we have enough Viridium, though? We might have to go mine some. I don't have Prismarine yet. 713, we've got loads. Wonderful. Base. And cut Viridium. Probably get some cut Viridium slabs as well. You'll be moving to Northern Ireland in 2 years. I've never been to Northern Ireland. I think there's a mod that allows contraptions on contraptions. Yeah, it's not available in this version. But yeah, kind of put an end to that one, really. I did look at that, but it just wasn't possible. So yeah, no spinning things on spinning things, sadly, because I mean that would be excellent for theme park stuff. But yeah, I'd have had to use a much older version of Create to be able to do that. Hey TBS, how you doing? Good to see you. I love making the videos themselves, but hate trying to turn into something that will perform. I mean, you have to kind of be mindful of what will and won't or may not perform on YouTube, but at the end of the day, it's really, no one really knows. You just got to kind of hope for the best. I'm just throwing out some more music. I'm sure I had an old stream playlist. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Okay, this could be anything on this. It's been a while since I've played this one. See what happens. Gantries can spin objects when powered to stop, so like a linear track and a spinner on top. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to have to do a... Actually, maybe I want to move that over one. Yeah, we might have to do a ride experimentation stream at some point and play about with the mechanics, see what we can come up with. That'll be quite fun. The park will open soon. I mean, the park doesn't even have an entrance yet, so I don't know about soon. Ultimately, what I'd love to do, I don't even know if it's possible. I'll need some server geniuses for this one, but if we were to like chain a few servers together to run from the same world, right? Hear me out. Is that possible? So that I could essentially have like a server with the theme park on and just open it up to everyone for a day, so it can handle like 100 people and actually have like a busy park going on the rides and stuff like that. Like, is that sort of thing possible? I don't really know. I mean, there's got to be a way these server people do it where they have like thousands of people on. I just want 100. No, Create Interactive. Yeah, that's the one that doesn't work. As long as you send it to a start and an end point, Vincent, it'll be absolutely fine. You don't need to have loaded chunks in between. The trains, anyway. Lifted 1,000. What, on one server? But you see what I mean? Like, how people are doing. Easy to do it, apparently. Well, if anyone does know how to do things like that, then drop in the Discord. Put it in the make contact in the Discord one way or another. But that's something I would love to work out, because I think that would be amazing. Like, once we've got a few areas up and a few rides, just being able to actually open it and have people come in and experience it, I think would be awesome. Just hope it's possible. One way or another. Just get a little bit more texture around the side here. Get some lighter patches. Nice big patches like it's been repaired. Possible with bungee. Okay. Bungee. Bungee. Are you streaming on Twitch or only YouTube? I'm streaming to both at the moment. So yeah, if you see me responding to a comment that you can't see, it's because all my comments are mixed into Twitch and YouTube at the moment. It's a bit of a mess and quite hard to keep up with, I'm not going to lie. When's Foxy going to come along? No idea. No idea. Each Bed Wars game is one server instance. There are multiple limits on players depending on where 100 should be. Okay. Definitely something to look into, because like, just imagine how awesome that would be. Having that many people on the theme park, actually riding the rides, making it look busy and so on. That would be cool. I do know about Essentials mod. It's a security risk. I would avoid it at all costs. Simply. I can have a kind of sort of list how to, just to clarify. You want to be able to release it as a joinable world that while interacting. Yeah, so people would want to be in like adventure mode. And it would only be something I open up to like the Discord, opposed to everything and everyone. But yeah, so it'd be like adventure mode, as many people as possible in this world at the same time, just exploring the theme park, going on the rides, all that sort of stuff. I don't think an industrial scale tea farm would fit in with a theme park, if I'm honest. So I probably won't be doing that. Plus, I don't think I have tea. Oh! Okay, I guess I'm on the ride. Whee! Oh, I'm off the ride. Right, we're over here now. Fantastic. I look like Notch. I don't know what Notch looks like. Welcome in, Dark Lord. And Giovanni. It's wonderful to be back. How do you make your cuppa, Beardy? As in what order? Okay. I'm going to upset some of you here. And it's not because the order I do things. It's because I just drink black tea. I don't use milk at all. Or sugar. So the order is tea bag, water. That's it. Lazy Tiger, thank you for the sub. So yeah, just tea bag then water. Yeah, no idea on the teacup rides. It kind of depends if I can figure out a way to do it and make them look good, I guess. Pretty much what that's going to come down to. Right, so we're going to make a nice big hole here. It feels like a good place to put a spinny wheel. 2, 3, yeah, there we go. That should do it. Go out to here. Absolutely criminal. What do you mean, no milk? Look, it's just basically I had a job once and they ran out of milk, and it was in the middle of nowhere. So I just drank tea for a few days without milk, and then I had one with milk, and it didn't taste right. I just couldn't do it. It was weird. Same thing happened with sugar. Ran out of sugar, and then by the time I actually got some sugar, I was like, actually, I prefer it without. So yeah, just black tea, but it is Yorkshire tea, the best tea, obviously. So yeah, can't complain. Right, shafts. I need some wood. Do I have any wood? I do. Okay, excellent. So what we want to do is make a water wheel, and then a big water wheel. Gonna stick that there. Gonna make that orange. And then we're going to grab some copycats. And I need some more copycats. Stream, never caught one of these before. It's been so long since I've done one leg dig. I'd be impressed if you had caught one before. It's been that long since I've done one. Right. I've clearly done something. Let's just sleep. We'll figure out what's wrong with it in a minute. I stopped drinking coffee with milk when I opened the milk can in the office. It was mouldy and smelly. Black coffee's fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'll turn you off milk, won't it? Don't need that. Right, okay, I see the problem. I put it down too low. Anyone, you look like Simon Pegg. He's like 50. Oh, man. I mean, I know. Oh, I don't want that. Shocking. Simon Pegg, indeed. Can I build a blacksmith? Not in this series, no. If you check out pretty much any of my other series that aren't Create, though, you'll find at least one blacksmith in all of them. I've definitely built plenty before. Would you play with Create the Factory Must Grow? I don't really know anything about it, to be honest. I think that's the one that kind of lets you automate literally everything, isn't it? But yeah, maybe. Who knows? At the moment, I'm just very, very focused on this, on building this theme park. This is my... Well, I'm living and breathing this at the moment. Besides, all drinks in America are flavoured sugar water, so we have plenty of sugar. Yeah, see, you don't need sugar in your tea and coffee. Fine. Arizona Southern style sweet tea. See, I've never had proper like American sweet tea, so I can't comment. I can't say it's good. I can't say it's bad. All I've had is that Lipton rubbish. That's not real. The factory must grow is more about automating metals and stuff and less about automating everything. All right, okay. How about a drop tower? There'll be a drop tower. Don't you worry. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. It's, right, I think we just need to maybe crack out a few pipes. And I need to figure out what to do on the inside of this as well, actually. And I could just make it like a metal box, couldn't I? Doesn't need to be anything too fancy around here. Maybe if I just box up the tunnel like this. Factorio is good. I've never played Factorio. What about a Ferris wheel that looks like a giant flywheel and cogs? Ooh, that could be fun. Oh! Right, okay. That's what I wanted to check. Guess we won't be having anything further on this side here. But we should be able to get away with building up this side. Factory must go is about oil. Create mechanized. No, not really. I have seen JoJo's playthroughs of that. Yeah, not really something that's piquing my interest. And I'll tell you what, I'm not really worried about that dark patch down there because we've got a mega torch in the area now. So no need to worry. This. These. We'll make this spin in a little while. For now. Okay, right. Bad place to go. Get out down here. Pumping house music. Thank you for the biddies as well. We'll see who's coming in. 1,000 bits now. Jeez, you're being incredibly kind. I just don't have the alerts on, so I'm actually missing a lot of stuff, which is sadness. I'll try and make sure that they're all sorted for the next time. Yes, I said next time. The hope is, although I'm not going to be on a streaming schedule, the hope is that I will be streaming more often. I'll try and flatten this out, actually. Just as and when time allows and like the current thing I'm working on in world allows, my plan is to try and stream more of this sort of grind work that I do in the videos that you never normally see. I do miss streaming. Next time hype, Sunny picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, hopefully there will be more streams. I don't see why there wouldn't be. Unless everything explodes. Hopefully that won't happen. Hi, Reese. Hello, Oxano. Welcome in. Mr. Beardstone has a plan. Kind of. Eat. Yeah, okay. Yeah. See how many streams I can go without building the feeding upgrade. Have you seen the new trailer for the Minecraft movie? I have not. No. Rad! How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Ah. Hope things are all well, Rad. In 2 years, 4 months for the next beard. Hey, it was only about a year. And in fact, I really shouldn't stand here while I drink my drink because that's the sort of thing that's going to get me killed. Okay. I think that building needs a bit of stuff stuck to the side of it, but it does upset me a little bit that it's off-center where it goes through. We're just gonna have to make this bit here look nice and busy so that it doesn't notice as much. That's what we're gonna have to do. Right, I need to get some. What wall next? In fact, maybe I'll get some pipes in. Petrol parts mods. I don't think I need petrol parts. Polish lemon tea. No. Or Polish food in general. Yes. Yes. My sister-in-law is Polish, so we celebrate Wigilia every year, which is for those who don't know, it's like kind of a Polish Christmas, she calls it, which is on Christmas Eve, and we have all the Polish food. They're tasty. Do a hardcore. Ever do a hardcore world? I did. Yes, I've got a hardcore world. Technically, I'm still alive in it. I've just not used it for like about a year, I think, give or take. But yeah, I've got one. It's about 6,000 days old. An old hardcore world. But yeah, I've just not touched it in a long time. Right, let's grab some of these. Some of these. What else have we got on us? That means I don't have to go and make stuff. Yeah, some brackets, they'll do. Okay, so let's build like a little thing here. And we'll have this go around the corner. Because why not? I often get people asking, like, "Oh, how do you come up with the ideas for the detail?" And it's like I look at what's in my bag, and stick it to the wall. Pretty much how it goes. And then occasionally I'll go off and get something specific, but mostly it's just a case of seeing what's going on. Oh, that looks a little bit too tall, doesn't it? Maybe do that. An underground mine-themed coaster would be cool. It would, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be very cool? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Maybe somewhere that made all of my stone-based items, perchance? My metals? Who knows? How about the steaming freefall? I think it's a cool name. It won't be in this area. That's the weird thing. This whole area here was never supposed to happen. This is as a result of going to Fantasia Land last week? Last week? Week before last. Yeah, originally, the only steampunk-themed area was actually going to be this bit here, Main Street. In fact, let me just pause that music there so you can actually hear what's going on in Main Street. But yeah, this was going to be the only steampunk bits. There isn't actually a steampunk-themed area planned for the park. I do have like ideas for what themed areas are going to go where. This was kind of just accidental. Spur of the moment. Hey Samantha, welcome in. I'm finally live is probably a more accurate shout. But yeah, there will be another mini-series with of sorts with Foxy. There's stuff happening. Maybe. The world is starting to get a shape. It is. It is. We're getting there. I'll tell you what though. I need a name for this area. I don't know what the name should be. So if you've got any ideas, do let me know. The area it's inspired by is Rookborough. Rookborough in Fantasialand. But yeah, this area does need a name, of some kind. A lighthouse drop tower. That could work. That could work indeed. A blimp plane named Aeronautica that your roller coaster could be themed on. If so, what's your thoughts? I hadn't thought about that, but could potentially be done. Something along those lines. Thing is, I feel like I build an airship, usually the same one actually, let's be honest, in like every season I do. So yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, that's what I was getting really confused then. I was like, why can I still hear Main Street music? And it's because that's the song that was actually playing on my playlist at the time. Fucking. Hey Stylo. Can you make a trip on your roller coaster? Tell you what, let's have a quick nap. I didn't put that in the last video because I was going to do a nice sort of cinematic go through of it all once the area was complete, but there's no harm in having a quick look now, is there? Especially now it actually speeds up and slows down in appropriate places. Yeah, let's go and have a look. Although something I do need to do is remove these bats. So many bats. Get rid of those. Right. Show you the first-person roller coaster view. Ship swing? Yeah, gotta have a ship swing. It's a theme park. There always seems to be some kind of variety of that, right? What still works, Dre? What did you do? Is there a playlist for this park? Not yet, no. Doesn't like going around quite as much when I'm streaming. Yeah, but you see what I mean? So it goes a bit slower up here now. And it speeds up down here. But when it goes through the themed areas, the bits that I have done, it definitely looks a whole lot better. How about Gears and Beards? That could be a name for the coaster. I quite like the name of this roller coaster already, if I'm honest. Dr. Alley for the name of the area. How long is the roller coaster in total time? Probably about 30 to 45 seconds, maybe. Because this is the end here. With horribly sharp brakes. I need to adjust the timings on that a little bit. But yeah, it's about 45 seconds or so. The derp command still works. Ah, okay, right, I see. I see. But yeah, and I did actually pull the tram through as well, just to make sure that it's definitely got enough clearance, which it appears to have. My lord! Good to see you. And Stobbles as well. How you doing, Stobbles? I know, I'm streaming. Look at me go. Weird, huh? Are you controlling the speed in segments with train signals? I am, yes. It turns out you can set train signals to be waypoints, and then they kind of like, they go through and you can change the speed in between, which I didn't realize you could do. So, yeah. But yeah, I am loving how this cut has come out, especially like this area here when it's swooping through, because this is actually like doing stuff now. It just looks awesome. Although it has all stopped, which means... Oh, nice. So yeah, that's actually a farm down there. What about the roller coaster going through the waterfall? Is that even possible? I mean, yeah. I don't see why not. I don't think that would wash me out of the seat or the people out of the seat, but it might do. Beards work. I mean, I don't really want to have beard in the name of things around here and on this theme park. So I'm kind of avoiding that. Why has that sign suddenly gone so pixelated? Oh, probably because I'm not actually there, am I? I'm just in free cam. Oop. It's not actually like that in real life, is it? No. Okay, cool. Cool. Can you sum up all you have done so far for newcomers? Yeah, I can give you the mini world tour of what's going on around here. Children, I really love the new steampunk theme park. Thanks. I have actually chosen a name for the theme park now as well. We've had lots of suggestions, and a couple of people fairly recently actually have suggested the same name, and I really like it. The simplicity of it is just wonderful. But yeah, this is kind of our starter area. So we've just got lots of water wheels in these shipping containers. It's basically like a little building site for the theme park. Area's not finished. I'll probably add to it at some point and get some fences around it and so on as the theme park gets closer this way. But this is just all my basic things. So I've got like a basic iron farm. I've got my workshop in there, which has just got some fairly basic machines and a new temporary one making track in the middle there. But yeah, not too much to see around here, really. But the main bit I've been working on is the core part of the theme park. You missed the hardcore world. See, it's one of those things where I have opened it up a couple of times, but because I've not played in it for so long, it's actually really hard to kind of want to. Does that make sense? It's hard to get motivated to play in that world when I've got big plans and big ideas and things that I want to do with Create. It's kind of hard to then also do hardcore, but yeah. And yeah, with the theme park, this is the main street area, so this will extend a little bit further down there, and then there'll be a big fancy entrance. Oh, I need to mute my music again because we've got in-game music here. So yeah, so this is Main Street, so this is going to be a whole bunch of different shops and things like that going across the front here. Probably a plushie shop in that one. And our storage is all at the top there, which I think is what's causing these little frame jumps we're getting. So I'm going to have to try and figure out how to do something else about that. And then, yeah, more empty buildings over this side. And then we've got a walk-through attraction over here, which is actually our steam power station. But we've got Throlash and AD and Mrs. B working hard on things. And then through here, we've got our new area, which doesn't have a name yet, but this is where our first ride is. So the ride queue is all the way around this way. The ride queue goes through here and round. We haven't added speakers and sound to this area yet, but we will do. It's on the to-do list. Yeah, so this is the queue for the ride. We've got a flying pig, of course. This goes through into the station, so you can queue for the front row or queue for everything else. And then this is our roller coaster, basically. And this whole district exists purely because I wanted to build a great big roller coaster. So yeah, that's pretty much it, though, at the moment in this world. Hit the tracks underground. I did for all the other vehicles on the previous world, yes. And there will be a bit of that in this world as well. I'm thinking maybe put a couple of, like, old school cars driving up and down Main Street could look quite cool. But who knows? Who knows? Lots to get done. Like an entire park filled with diorite and just name it White Noise. Are you going to install the Create Airship mod? No, I don't think so. So I already have like a monorail that goes through. So this track here is the monorail track. So that already goes like over the top of Main Street and through. So I don't think I'm going to put a tram down Main Street. I don't think I need to do that. I feel it'll be too much going on in that area if I did. Not the place for this time. The manufacturer, I think, is good. Tiki Toki Toe, that was an amazing name. The steam engine blocks visually work if under power, but not connected to a boiler. No, they don't. You can tell from my disappointment that I did try that because I thought they'd look cool in a few places around the park just to have them going. But yeah, not without actually having a fully functioning steam engine, which means I would then need to have a source of fuel automated. And yeah, it's just not going to happen, sadly. Vines, moss, and glowberries. Probably not in this area. And yeah, I think with this one, I mean, I want to have at least one of the tunnels be quite dark as well, so you kind of have the blackout effect. But I mean, the tunnels in general, this one's like a little mining tunnel, as is the one that sort of goes through over there. But yeah. I don't think having an overgrown tunnel would really fit in with this area. But certainly something we can do on other ones. To be honest, Dizzy, this whole entire bit out the back here, so like everything we've done from this building backwards was actually just last episode. I got a bit carried away. Could you use invisible track to move people around on Main Street? No, annoyingly, the straw statues, because of the way they work, I can't actually put them on moving contraptions. They won't move with the contraption unless they literally get dragged by it, if that makes sense. Like, I can't super glue them. Yeah, really annoying. You could use campfires as a oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, because that will actually still spin them, won't it? That would be cool. Save the glowberries for a farming section. Yeah, a parade. So my initial plan was that I was going to have a parade that sort of went down Main Street and so on, and then I went and put a bridge in. And because I've got that bridge in there, I'm actually just going to turn down the Main Street music so it doesn't clash. Because I've got that bridge in there, I can't really do a parade that goes down Main Street. So if I was to do one, it's going to have to focus more like around the central area and maybe come off of one of the other districts. Yeah, a bit of an oversight on my part there. Imagine a mod so good it has mods to go with it. Because we both have very different plans for what we're doing. I mean, he wanted to play on Fabric this time as well, whereas I'm on Forge, because he wanted replay mod, and I couldn't really care less about replay mods. Balrog, good to see you. Hope all is well. But yeah, he's got his plans for his series. I've got my plans for my series. So playing on the same world this time round, just yeah, it wasn't really something that was going to be beneficial to either of us, really. We will still be visiting each other's worlds. He'll be here at some point. It'd be cool if you made a ride where you're on a huge piston engine and you sit on top of the piston as it goes up and down, like one of those like Raging Bull type things. Is that what you mean? I keep running away and coming back and forgetting what it is I'm trying to do. Decide what I want to do with this building. That's mainly what I'm trying to do. Yeah, so that's mainly what I'm trying to do. To be honest, I think this one is going to be like maybe a little bit of texture. Maybe something in this little edge here. But because of where the track goes, can't really do much with this building here. So maybe it should be the back of a building and we'll just put like some storage type bits. Maybe. I've forgotten to eat again. Yeah, standard. You've lowered note blocks and jukeboxes, not speakers. This is true. This is true. That's the one I need to turn off. Thank you. Decorate the right wall that passes through the building with stuff on the inside. I mean, it might be nice to put something on the bottom of that bit there. Potentially. But yeah, I also need to sort out this building here, which, if you actually look at it, it's never going to be a real building. It's one of those fake theme park things. It's only 3 blocks thick. Could you use slime for a kid's trampoline bit? Potentially, yeah. Bit of graffiti. I mean, I could stick a big poster on the wall, maybe. What is red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Wonderful. Huh? I've got to stop. I was getting hit by that. Right, what we could potentially do... stick a great big poster on that wall there. Maybe that's all it needs, just a great big advertisement. Let's try there. Gonna have to get closer. Hope I don't get hit by the roller coaster. Right, what do we got? Woo! Let's try that. Try that there. That is not in the right place at all. So let's try that there. Maybe. Okay. How about do I have a painting instead of a graffiti can? In something like this with a frame around it might look quite nice. Not big enough. Let's go for a new painting. Let's see. So, should have something in my downloads. If I can find that big one again. Let's try this one again. We'll go for a width of 9 blocks. A height of that many. Make it look a bit nicer. And then we want to put a frame around it. Okay, almost there. What size did I make that? 9 by 5. Okay, so if I do it 10 by 5, I spend so much of my time doing this. Stealing pictures off of Google and then putting them in my world. Right. 6 high. Each frame like that. Oh, now I need to move it one over. At the right place. Looks like it. Give it a frame. Great big poster on that wall. Yeah, I'll probably play around with that later, but at least it gives me an idea of what I'm going to put there. Probably not that picture, but I like the idea of having something large up there. This? Right. Let's see if I can see chat again. Oh. Do I have a mod list? There is a link to my mod pack on every video in the series, so you can grab that from there. Or just search for Perfect World 2 on CurseForge. It might show up. No idea. No idea. Where do people park when they visit the park? Just wondering. They arrive by boat. We're on an island. So, I mean, if anyone brought a car here, they'd have had to have driven it under the sea. But yeah, no car park. How can I tell if an add-on is a security risk? I mean... I don't know. I don't know. Some are just obviously security risks, because they open up your computer to networks, such as Essential. But beyond that, no idea. Some sort of lazy river tunnel with little paddle steamer tugs as the boats. Oh, that would be nice. Could I turn up the brightness? I can. Stammo, you know I've got a face. You've seen my face. How you doing, Stam? I will turn up the brightness a little bit. Yeah, why not? There you go. How to join and play with you? Not possible, I'm afraid, at the moment. Decompile the code and check through everything. Yeah. I mean, that's the direct way, Doppel. Yeah. It's fake and AI. No, it's not. It's actually my face. Add an aquarium. Ooh. I hadn't thought of that. A lot of theme parks do have things like that, don't they? Like little animal bits. Maybe. Bethany, I haven't been live in a long time, to be fair. Check for reviews. Yeah, that could help. Yeah. Eggs, welcome in. Sam seems happy to see you. My son has a question for the great train expert. Uh-oh. Is it possible to make a working steam engine without creative parts and assemble it? What do you mean? I'm not sure I understand the question. At a haunted house? It's going to be a haunted something, yes. Teacups, yeah, teacup seems very popular. Log flume, yeah, gotta do a log flume. Rude not to, right? How do I limit frame rate and how do you bring farms to other farms? Build them closer? Not sure. A mini submarine in the aquarium. I can do it like one of those little attractions where you just go around and look at everything, right? Instead of a thrill ride, just a nice family ride. Excited to see how far I take this park. Yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. But yeah, it's definitely getting to a point where I need to move the world onto a server, I think, though. Feeling like that's something I'm going to have to do probably sooner rather than later. Especially when I'm streaming, I'm getting a lot less frames when I'm streaming than when I record. I can feel it. It's a bit janky. This is just me adding random stuff to the wall, by the way. There'll be lots of that. How I roll. Oh. Do I have a wrench? Top. Baron 1898 at Efteling is a good shout. So I'm aware of that ride. I kind of know what it looks like, but I've not been to Efteling yet. I'm gradually making my way around the European parks, but I have only done 2 so far. So yeah, I should have gone to Efteling when I went to Rotterdam for TwitchCon. Just tacked on a few extra days, done Efteling as well. Just a trick there. Steampunk Aquarium. Best Dutch theme park has a fairy tale forest. Absolutely. I mean, I've heard a lot about Efteling. My wife went there when she was a kid, more than once, I believe. So yeah, it's actually her that's been telling me to go there. She wants to go back. No, it's not. No, my face has been out there for years. I've just not streamed in a while. Should try to make a Minecraft version of Splash Mountain. See, Splash Mountain is one of those ones that obviously I've heard of Splash Mountain. Who hasn't? Could not tell you what it looked like. Couldn't tell you. Never been. Never seen it on anything. Right, sand. Sand. Okay, I'm making progress. Starting to remember what I'm actually moving around and trying to get things for. So I want sand, I want some birch. I don't know if I've got any birch. Might have to chop some birch. 7 stripped birch and a few planks. Oh, loads of logs. Okay, that'll do. And I need my mason table. But that's all the way up the boats. Flying Dutchman and the Baron are right up your alley. Let's have a look. I'm already going to have a monorail that's going around the park, and an airship, although would fit in with the steampunk area, is not going to fit in with any of the other areas. So yeah, I won't be doing that, I don't think. Get rid of all your sand. Why would I do that? I'm using it. I need it. Great mod is amazing. I'm glad you enjoy it. Can you do a banana attraction? What does that mean? It's a banana attraction. It's themed around bananas? Confusion is real. Always amazed how much stuff you can make and create with just lava, water, and a few plants. And add a few add-ons and you can get almost everything automated. This is true, yeah. They closed down Splash Mountain years ago. Now it's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Oh, okay. Still couldn't tell you what it looked like. I assume it's been rethemed. Ben! How you doing, Ben? Doing the streamy thing. Told you I would. See? I told you, Ben. Right, I think I've got what I need. Just need to go add a little bit of texture to that standy building. I've been to parks like Efteling and Europa Park, and they both give me a lot of building ideas for a theme park. Yeah, I've not been to Europa Park either. But I have watched some videos. At work, so getting weird looks. Fair enough, Ben. Fair enough. What are you doing at work to get weird looks? Dare I ask? Make the log flume look like a big sea serpent that goes in circles around the island and jump out of the water from time to time. I do actually already have plans for my log flume. But Mats, good to see you. I've missed so many alerts. Lots of follows, lots of bits. Mel, 5,000 bits. Oh my days. Thank you, Mel. Incredibly kind of you. Yeah, thank you everyone for the subs and the bits and the tips and the super chats. I see all sorts of things going on. This is technically my job. Oh, that's a good point, Ben. Yeah, you're doing your research. Yeah, makes sense. Can you make a loop on your roller coaster? I'm afraid not, my lord. No. This is the steepest angle that the track can go at. 45 degrees. I'll go 45 degrees down, 45 degrees up. So I can do a dip or a hump. But yeah. Other than that, no. I don't have jetpacks in the pack this season. For some reason, I wanted to make my life difficult, and I'll tell you what, it is. But I didn't really have much reason to go to the end or to get an elytra or anything like that last season, because I was just using the jetpack, so I thought I'd mix it up a bit this time, and yeah. and everything's fine, and I'm definitely very happy about my choice. It's good. It's good. It just adds a little bit more of a challenge. Although the jetpack when building was very nice. I think I need to blend this in a bit better. Let's maybe try... Oh, jeez. Some of these. Yeah, it breaks that up a little bit as it blends back into the regular part of the building, doesn't it? That works. Try and build a velocity. It is a ride from Flamingo Land, and it goes from 0 to 80 in under 2 seconds. I mean, Minecraft just can't do that, sadly. Buzz! How you doing, Buzz? Long time no see. Hope all is well. Modify the recipe for the jetpack to require an elytra. I mean, that would have solved both the problems and still let me have a jetpack, I guess. So I could have done that, but yeah. It has been 84 years. Pretty much, Buzz. Yeah, pretty much. I'm doing the streamy thing. It's weird. What am I working on today? Designing the area around our roller coaster, mostly. We've got a whole lot of buildings that need make you look nice, basically. Ride the roller coaster, please. Where am I? There I am. I will sit on the roller coaster briefly while I'm chatting to you wonderful folks. I have to wait for it to come back to the station though. It's currently climbing the lift hill over there. Yeah, Flamingo Land's a UK one, right? Sure, I've heard of that. 50s style tram that drives around slowly, eventually. Silo, I still don't understand the question. I have seen it. I just don't understand what you're asking. Your best if you actually need help with something, your best bet's to jump into Discord and create a help post in there, and that will tell you all the things. How do I load chunks? I don't have the stuff to do it at the moment, so I can't really show you, right? I guess if we're chatting on Twitch, we're chatting on Twitch. Hi Pumax, Boz, Stam, anyone I missed that I know. Did you get that PC you tried out on the Create Factory video? I did, it's actually sitting just over there next to me. It's my wife's gaming PC. Thanks. Enhanced Elytra Flight from an Angel Ring add-on. I'm happy with the flight as it is. I mean, I miss the jetpacks a little bit, but not, like, massively. Whee! Exactly. Yeah, this is what happened, Ben, after Fantage Land, and after we were hanging out at Gamescom, I was like, I'm going to go home and build a roller coaster. And that's exactly what I did, Ben. And it goes swoopy swoopy all the way around. I will. She's in the other room hiding at the moment, but I will do, Sam. Will do. Make a map of the park as merch when it's finished. Oh, that'd be awesome. Get a proper map made. I didn't even realize this was possible in Minecraft. Yes, just normal Minecraft. No mods whatsoever, Ben. Yeah, this is using the Create mod and then Steam and Rails. I think... Is Monorail only from Steam and Rails? I think it might be. Did you try Planet Coaster at Gamescom? I did, yes. I went to a lovely Planet Coaster party with Ben and Mrs. B. We had fun, we had drinks, we played a bit of Planet Coaster. Ben tried to kill all of his visitors by piling them directly into the ground on his roller coaster, I seem to remember. We went on a log flume ride. Yeah, we went on a log flume, didn't we? A log flume photo booth that unexpectedly actually got us wet. So might be Beardy who disabled it. Oh, what did I disable, Stan? Is it the jetpack add-on? Because it is actually in my pack, because I know a lot of people really like the jetpack. I just have it toggled off by default. If you are playing the pack and you want jetpacks, you can just toggle that back on. But if you do, there's another mod. It's like Stuff and Additions fix or something. And that solves the non-stackable like torches problem. Torches being the most common one. There's a few things that do it, but sometimes dipping people into the ground instead of water is frowned upon when building a roller coaster. Yeah, occasionally, Ben. Just occasionally. The white AI symbol seems... Look, right. We're going to have a chat about this. We're going to have a little chat about this A1 symbol. I wanted to put a 1, like a proper one with the bits that go across and the bit at the top, but there's not enough space unless it goes on the edge of the building. So now we have AI. Okay? That's what it is. The roller coaster doesn't need tickets. The ticket counters will be at the entrance to the park. You don't need to pay to go on each individual ride, so we don't need a ticket counter for the roller coaster. We do have a queue line, themed queue line, over there. But yeah, we don't need a ticket counter though. Just no need. Right, let's get a few more blocks in. Yeah. Should get some sand, actual sand as well, maybe. Well, we haven't had any catastrophes so far. It's been, what, an hour? And things still seem to be working, so this is good. Please make a cyberpunk area in your park. Baby? Do you have a name for the park yet? I do, yes. It's not been revealed, but I have chosen a name. How much per ticket for the park? $1 million! No, I'd never charge in dollars. Pounds, million. Move the one to the right by 1 block and add a 1 block bit at the top and to the left. You don't need the bottom block. Oh, but then it looks like A7. See, I did try that. I had the whole thing in that row there initially, and that block there was still there, and it just went across and down, and it looked like A7, not A1. Hopefully his lawyer visits first. Look, I'm gonna need to get people on for ride testing at some point, Stan. Which may or may not be dangerous. Who knows? There is a little photo booth at the end of the ride. We have one here. It's being manned by Zedaf. Steampunk Zedaf, of course. Yeah, yeah, sadly I'm the only one that's been on the ride so far, so it's just lots of photos of me. Make sure your life insurance is in order. All right, what are you saying about my theme park? Perfectly safe, most of the time. Apart from when the ride picks up creepers. That's not ideal. Right, I'm going to prop myself up here briefly. I'm going to have a nap, and then I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea. Please change the configs so the roller coaster goes faster. Honestly, I have toyed with the idea of doing that, but the roller coaster goes perfectly fast enough. It doesn't need it. Like, when you're actually riding it, you can barely turn the camera in time as it is. You're sending people through smoke. I wouldn't call that safe. It's fine. Think of it as mist. Just harmless water vapor. Not smoke. Yeah. 90% of the time you'll live. Injuries are not our fault. Exactly that. Yeah. Can you make a ride that goes in and out of the nether? I don't know. Doesn't create, like, unseat you if you're sitting on a train that goes... Because I know you can put trains through portals, but I'm pretty sure you get unseated. Or did they fix that? The Ben 10 mod. No. Nope, you should be able to do that. Oh, really? It did used to, like, swipe you off, right? When you were doing that. They actually sorted that now, then. Wrong buttons. Because I was really sad when I made the lava train in my first series. React to Minecraft movie trailer. We'll have a look in a bit. Can't say it's ever done that to you. Oh, man. But yeah, I just remember that's what happened with the, yeah, with the first one. Right. I'm going to have a quick break. Go make myself a cup of tea. What kind of tea do I like? Yorkshire tea, of course. Is there any other? I don't have a graphic for going on a small break. Think about this. Where's my Streamlabs? Right. How about How about this? Boom. That work? Oh dear. Right, I'll be back in just a moment. I'm just going to go make myself a cup of tea. So take a couple of minutes and I'll see you in just a moment. Put us on the coaster. The thing is, the camera won't move around with the coaster. So I'm better off putting you here. Because then you can actually see it going round. Was my thinking. But yeah, right. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Turn that down a bit so you can hear me. Right. Where were we? Made it back. Right. Stuff to do. We have stuff to do. I need to get some blocks to mix in with that umber brick. I've got a fresh cup of tea, though. That's the important thing. Did everyone else get tea? Is that the important thing? I hope so. Right, let's just chuck this in our backpack. Oh, I hate that. Right. Cleanish inventory. Messy backpack. So, what's going to mix in with the dark umber? Scoria, maybe? Maybe some of these muddy bricks. How many brown terracotta? These bricks here that we're mixing with, isn't it? Probably take some broken ones. See if we've got any brown terracotta. It's going well, thank you, Albert. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Right, we don't have any brown terracotta. Is it brown that I need? Was it light grey? It's light grey. See if we've got any of that. He's great. How dare you? Dad, how you doing? Welcome in. And Connor as well, good to see you. Would it be possible to make a bobsled with Create? I mean, a bobsled style ride? Potentially? Maybe? Don't really know. Can I just read someone ask, what's your favourite alien? I don't really know how to answer that. Honest. What? I thought I would look younger. Yeah, if only. No, sadly I'm well, I'm not young. That's the main issue with that, I guess. I used to look younger when I was younger. I'm an old boy now. Dripstone. Ooh, dripstone could work. In fact, dripstone could be a nice transition for these cracked ones. Let's go grab some. I really need to get feather falling on my boots as well. There's a lot of the basics I've still not done. I keep getting distracted. I got a snack instead. Strawberry applesauce and some strawberry apple and some string cheese. Minecraft movie looks doo-doo. Okay, buddy. I'm an old one. Well, I am rad. I mean, obviously, there's always going to be some people that are older. I'm not naming any names. Would knock opening day out of the park if Mrs. B showed up too. She may well. She may well. Who knows? I'll get Mrs. B back on camera again one day. Back on video, I should say. I did do a mini-series with Mrs. B back in the day. Playing Foxy No Tail's Infinity Dungeons pack on the Bedrock Minecraft Marketplace. That was a long time ago, that was. Many long time ago. You could link up redstone train detectors to sound effect blocks. Oh, yeah, that's... yeah, that's pretty much something that's hopefully this episode, but potentially the next one. But yeah, there's I haven't done any of the sound effects in this side of the park yet, so... Got a few ideas for things. Well, I think my PC might be getting hot. I seem to be getting slightly less frames. Tell you what, while I'm streaming, let's just knock that right down. Maybe that'll help. Excuse me. You should swap worlds with Foxy on April 1st. You're older than 41, you're older than me. Not quite older than you. Not far off. 30 bro, I'm playing MC since the beta days. I've been playing since 2019. Yeah, about 6 months before lockdown, I picked up Minecraft. I think these blocks are going to be too dark, yeah. Yeah, definitely too dark. I do feel like I need to mix something else in with these, though. What could we use? Should we try the dripstone? I think the dripstone's going to work quite nice. Ooh, I like that. light patch. Make it a bit darker at the top here. Too dark. I'll put them back again. Classic. No, I think they might be too dark. Because this is quite a close area. You're not really going to see this building from a distance. You got Minecraft Christmas 2017. So yeah, I started playing the first time I got made redundant is when I picked up Minecraft. Every job I was going for, they wanted alongside my skill set, I also needed to learn to edit videos for some reason, which had not really much to do with my skill set or the jobs I was going for at the time, so I was very confused. So yeah, I started playing Minecraft just before that, and I thought, well, might as well record it and learn to edit. And then I got made redundant again last year. Oh, and that's when I started focusing on Create, which turned out to be quite a good idea. I'll get a few little blocks up in that top bit for now. Angled buildings are always awkward, aren't they? I need to do some texturing up there, but what am I going to do with this wall? I mean, I don't really need to do much of anything, do I? I could just put a couple of, like, sticky outy bits on it, right? That could work. PC specs. In the top right there. Second bit down. You see it. How many hours did you prepare for your new world? About half hour, I think, give or take. Actually in Minecraft. I spent a lot of time thinking about things and planning in a on a Miro board, which is like an online whiteboard, basically. And I used that just to grab some inspiration photos, figure out what areas of the park I wanted to have, what farms were going to be attached to what rides, which is going to become a bit more important in future. For now, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to build a ride. But yeah, a lot of the rides are going to be a bit more heavily themed into what they're actually farming. This one was never designed to be a farm. It has ended up farming something. You'll find that out next episode. But that wasn't the original intention. With this one. The reason you have 274k subs is that your job required editing. Pretty much. Pretty much. I had no intention of starting a YouTube channel initially. I just sort of did that first Minecraft video because I think probably about the same time I picked up Minecraft well, just before that, just before I picked up Minecraft, I randomly got played a Pixel Riffs video. You know when you just leave YouTube running and it just plays videos? I was watching some other gaming video and then it showed me a Pixel Riffs Minecraft video. And I was like, oh, I've heard of that game. I've not ever touched that. And yeah, found it fascinating. So then got Minecraft, and then a few weeks later found out I needed to learn to edit for my job. Which, by the way, the job I ended up getting, I didn't need to edit for. So, in that regard. Yeah, so it was actually Pix that technically got me into Minecraft. His videos. Someone know the world seed. It's in the first episode. Or in fact, it's also there. Yeah, and as I say, now here we are, doing the video thing, and having a wonderful time doing so. Ah! About to jump down there. Danger. I need to eat. Oh, got a first green bit. It's slowly turning. There will be a green roof eventually, I promise. Right, so for basic texturing, I guess that'll do for now. We can clean it up a bit later as we decide what we're going to actually stick to the side of the building. Can't see the world seed because your face cam. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right. In that case, is this going to post in both chats? I don't know. Hopefully you can see that. Your voice makes you sound way younger. Yeah, I know, right? Yep. I'm not young. The majority of new Minecraft creators haven't been playing the game long. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I've been playing 5 years. You've been watching your series since the first episode of the first season, right? What was the first series? What was the first season? Yeah, I think I've just... I do indeed, Hollow Knight. Yes. I haven't sorted out the music for this area yet, or for this ride. But I do have music on Main Street currently for when you're walking around. There will be music and sound effects in this area as well. I've just not added any as yet. I think you started with FTB Skies? Yeah, that was good. Good, actually. I did enjoy that. How young am I? I'm late 30s. Let's leave it at that. We don't need to talk about how late. You got me into Create, so thank you. You're welcome, Ben. I love Create. I'm originally from the Essex area of the UK, but I don't live down that way anymore. I moved about, oh geez, about 9 years ago now. Long time ago. Right, I need to sort out more walls. Let's get some oaky bits for this one. And then some whitey bits at the top. Ow! Didn't mean to do that. I just meant to go look at the front of this building. Calcite and diorite primarily. Would you build the Flying Dutchman? I mean, I know the Flying Dutchman as a ship, not a ride. Just keep building 109. Just build more and more. And if you're not sure how something's going along, hide it with leaves. CJ, good to see you. Believe it or not, Mumbo Jumbo got me into Create. He reviewed it a long time ago. I think that was when I first heard about it as well, actually. Might have been a Mumbo video. Beardy looks more like a medieval blacksmith than a steampunk engineer. Fair. I mean, my beard's fairly well trimmed at the moment. You should see me when it gets wild. I look like a crab fisherman. Super fast build mode. It is. Yes, that's what it is. And I'm not doing any building. I'm staring at walls and trying to remember what I was doing. Right, calcite, limestone, diorite, oak. Some oak. We need some various types of oak, so we're probably going to have to go and make some. 75 oak logs. Plenty of planks. Okay. Should be good. We just need to go turn these into some other types of oak planks. You look tired. Thanks. When was the face reveal? Oh, 2021? Ish? Some point around then? I'm not half the beard I used to be. Hey, Hygiene, how you doing? My favourite Create YouTuber. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Favourite Create YouTuber. Thing is, I'm friends with all of them, so it's not sure I can answer that. Your voice also sounds like Mumbo's more than his. More than Mumbo's. I'm chuffed to bits with that. See what I did there? See what I did? Yeah, I do get told I sound like him a lot. Did I start YouTube with a bad PC? Yes. Yeah, my graphics card was a 1070. Processor was appalling. Yeah, it used to take me about 2 hours to render out a 15-minute video. It now takes 4 minutes to render out a half-hour one. As an example. You did sound more Mumbo than Mumbo there. But I have my moments, all right. Create is amazing, CJ. You're a modded player as well, so I think you'd absolutely love it. Just Create on its own, maybe not so much. You might want to add some other stuff into it. But yeah, I think you'd love Create. Seems right up your street. Right, I need this one. I need cut limestone. Cut limestone. And That limestone. And then I want some diorite stuff of a different type. Sanded diorite, that'll do. You're welcome, Peppy. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm chuffed to bits. Oh dear. Create on its own is good for Stam. I don't like it. Oh yeah, I think Stam's literally just got create, like nothing else added to it. But I know CJ in particular is a modded player, so would therefore probably want a bit more beef to it. But yeah, create mod itself is absolutely amazing though. Love it. Love it, love it. As if you couldn't tell. I haven't played vanilla Minecraft in, well, pretty much since I started playing Create, I don't think. Ooh. What do we want? So we want some smooth ones of those. Do we want any other oak bits? Because it's all made out of those, isn't it? Maybe just some planks and some smooth ones is all we need. My face reveal happened when I was born. Not sure what's so special about it. You use the 5th finger for shift. I use my little finger for shift, yes. If that's what you mean by 5th finger. I don't do any of that weird... I don't even know how that's possible. We don't talk about how Mumbo uses a keyboard. Sam is base create, Minecraft, maybe deco, and just QOL. No backpacks, believe it or not. Yes, I know, yeah. I think Stam got a bit overwhelmed when he came into my world and I had all these additional mods for making my life a little bit more fun, I guess. But that's the beauty of Minecraft, isn't it? You can play it how you want. There's no right or wrong way to play it. What I'd love to do is actually have an interest in creative building. I get bored with creative very quickly though. But if you see some of the stuff that people like Shovel 241 and Matt Ranger, things that they create is just absolutely phenomenal, and I can't imagine trying to create that in survival. Which I know they also do to some extent, but yeah, their creative builds are something else though. If you haven't checked them out, can recommend. What do you think the next create update will be? Hopefully 121. I wouldn't call a thumb a finger. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Can you ride the roller coaster? We've done a couple of rides already today. We'll have another ride before the day is out. Don't you panic. Some of these. This corner here. So this wall here actually goes straight through to the other side. So I literally cannot put any windows or anything on this wall. I guess we're gonna have to do some pipe work magic or something, maybe. That Ranger is awesome. Facts. Do you ever feel building fatigue? Your series are the most grindy and big scale let's play. Oh, it's gone. I've ever seen. They're amazing, but damn, that's a lot of building. No, not really. I mean, I enjoy it a lot. Usually, what I'd normally do when I'm doing things like this, instead of streaming, normally I'd just have like a TV show on in the background or something like that. And yeah, I can, if I've got something on in the background, then I can literally play Minecraft for like 10 hours straight, just doing detailing on buildings and not even notice the time. Can you clap your hands when someone a giant... The spectacle is about as insane as eating... Well, Typhoon, that's very descriptive, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I think the things that people can do in creative, and I mean, even in survival, is absolutely insane. But yeah, some creative builds you wouldn't want to do in survival, because it would literally take you 10 years. To do about this one. Let me think. If I grab these blocks here, get back up there again. Yep. I made it harder for myself by sticking in that girder. Right. Do I have any supports in one of my many bags? Loads of supports and industrial catwalk. Do some supports along here. There and there, I think, should be even. Okay, that'll do. Hey, Casey, welcome in. Yep, you mentioned shovel. I love creative building, but there's not one build in his world that I would ever want to try and do in survival. I know, right? Like, shovel is the whole other level of creative building and storytelling. Yeah, if you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend it. You want it to be storage with larger toolboxes. Oh, I forgot about the toolbox. That'd actually... That'd be quite good to have some scattered around here, wouldn't it? Horizontal tanks, vertical vaults. Yeah, those would be some good things. I would use a schematic cannon, but oftentimes I remember exactly how to build what I drafted. So, yeah, I think I got lost in creative a few weeks ago when I was designing Main Street, because I was really struggling with it in survival. I was standing there staring at it, and I was like, I really need to work this out a bit better. So I did jump into creative, and I spent so long in creative that the only way I was going to get a video done is if I then used the schematic cannon to bring it into the real world. And I'm glad I did, because, well, I didn't fancy doing that for another 8 hours rebuilding it all, but mainly it would have taken longer than that, because I'd have had to collect all the resources while I was building. Whereas the schematic cannon gives you a list of exactly what you need. And yeah, I'm so glad I used it then. But usually, because I don't really design in creative, I don't have much use for the schematic cannon. But I do like that it exists. Yeah, I think it needed that, just a little bit of a dark streak. And we'll put like a little pipe or something here as if this is causing damp, I guess. Yay, Birch! Would you ever play Create in VR? I really want to ride this roller coaster in VR. I'm not going to lie. Shovel's builds are mind-blowing. I'd love to explore them. I know, right? How great would that be? Builds are truly incredible. I should probably go up and do that white bit at the top here. Oh! Didn't mean to strip those. Oh, well. Right, so down in the bottom corner here, where the building's going to be bit knackered and so on, we're going to put in a little bit of the diorite, Dre's favorite, and then sanded diorite as well. I need to make some in my storage. Yeah, there we go. We need to cut limestone, we need those ones, and I'm probably going to still want that. Right, sanded diorite in just to soften that edge up against the limestone. And I reckon on the back here, might be able to get away with some windows like we did on the other side. Okay, so the windows on the other side are clearly that tall. So let's do the same. You're just too wide. So this other one would want to go here. Pretty wide, maybe. Oh dear. I'm gonna need some more riveted loco metal. I cannot remember how to make that. Can't remember. I have lots of plans, Slammy Boy, for rides in the future. Not actual solid plans. I have lots of ideas, let's say. Lots of ideas, as opposed to actual plans. We're still talking about fingers and thumbs. Love it. Direct castles? None of it. Hey, Mandalays. Iron block in a stone cutter. Thank you. It doesn't show up in JEI, that recipe. I remember stumbling across it accidentally and going, ooh. Do I have any iron blocks? 17. That's probably going to be enough, isn't it? Oh, especially when I get 8 at a time. Wonderful. Now I have almost 3 stacks of it. Not what I needed, but it's fine. So because this building is so thin, of course, that is why we're blocking up the windows here. Right, let's get some glass. What glass do we have handy? Use this one. 31. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, it should be. With how big those windows are. Finished season 1 over a long weekend a few months ago, and I'm loving season 2 even more. I work weekends, so coming home to a new episode on Sundays caps off my weeks in such a good way. Keep up the amazing. Oh, thank you, Midwinter Makes, and thank you for the £10 super chat as well, or tip, or I'm not entirely sure. It's not telling me. It says £10. But either way, I fully appreciate that. You wonderful human. Thank you. But I'm glad I can bring you some entertainment. And hopefully we'll be able to get back to... Hang on there. Alright, it's gone now. Whatever. That was a weird graphical glitch there. But yeah, we seem to be able to hide those, so not a big issue, I guess. Weird. See you later, Sunny. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure. Hey, Dragon. Somebody say diorite and calcite. Oh, yeah. That we did. Sanded diorite in there. A little patch. How do you find what blocks to use? I usually get overwhelmed by them and lose motivation. Normally, I kind of find a few that I like, and then every now and then I accidentally come across new ones that I like. And then I use them for a while, and then I forget they existed, and I go and use something else. But yeah, it can get a bit like that. I just have a few color palettes I know work, and I try to work within those, I guess, and then occasionally I'll throw a curveball and try something new. Hey, Susan. Do you sometimes hate the stupid steam sound of Create Trains? To be honest with you, not really. I mean, it works so well with this roller coaster going around because it means I don't have to add as many sound effects. I mean, hearing that go past with its little sound, the little hiss of the brakes. Love it. Oh, you're right. Come on. Do I have any fans? Not those type. I have one. Radiator fans. That's what I want. How do I make those? Right. I need more andesite alloy. It appears I've got the iron sheets. But yeah, I don't have the andesite alloy. Okie dokie. Guess we're gonna go do a quick bit of crafting. Steam sounds don't even sound like real steam trains, so I'm building electric trains all the time. Okay, yeah. I see why that would be a bit more annoying then. I haven't built electric trains yet. Like, not even on my last series. Jafu. You called me Stam. Shocking. Favourite day of the week has to be Sunday. I generally look forward to you and Foxy's great episodes. Oh, I'm happy to hear it. I'm sure Foxy would be too. I'm actually meeting Foxy in person. Bam, bam, bam. Soon. Alright. Alright. Fact. That's going to be fun. So I need andesite. But yeah, we happen to be finding ourselves in the same place tomorrow, so yeah, that should be. I keep filling my toolbox and forgetting to pick it up. Is there a tracker that you know of? Not that I know of, Chris, I'm afraid. Sorry. I don't know what Create Metalworks is. But Tinkers is good. How do I find content and inspiration? Just from real life, for the most part. And being old helps. Life experience too. Do you know if the Create mod can be used on PS5? No, it's PC only, I'm afraid, because you need Java version of Minecraft to run it, and PS5 uses the Bedrock version. I think there is like a Bedrock version of Create. No idea if it's any good or not. I think there might be a Bedrock version that either exists or is in the process of existing. I don't really know. But if you want to experience Create-like stuff, then the FTB Skies mod... oh, I've already got some in there. Nice. And yeah, the FTB Skies mod is also available on Bedrock, obviously with certain limitations, but yeah. Oh, there we go. An unofficial add-on, but it's kind of meh. It's great for Bedrock, but it sucks. Bedrock Create is decent. Differing views in the chat there. Some people seem to like it, others not so much. Right, now I can make these fans. Not those ones. These ones. Let's just make a bunch of those. Turn them into a bunch of these. Where did they go? Up there. Awesome. You're playing Sky? Oh, what do you think, CJ? What are you thinking of FTB Skies? I absolutely loved it. It's what made me want to play Create. Do you speak any other language except English? Nein. That's the extent of my German. Not how many languages I speak. No, I'm afraid I don't. I'm your typical British person that, thanks to our school system, never really learnt languages. Okay. I'm gonna have them there, but I'll stick them on something. Make them look a little bit darker behind. You're 51 and enjoy playing Minecraft? Yeah. Everyone should enjoy playing Minecraft. You're playing expert mode though. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think I just did like normal when I played it. But yeah, I did thoroughly enjoy FTB Skies, to the point where I may well play it again soon. Maybe. For no reason. When you went to the Netherlands for TwitchCon, did you eat stroop waffles? I did, but sadly I couldn't find any fresh ones, so I did have a stroop waffle, but not a proper one. Sadness. I've never tried the Let's Do ones, no. General rule of thumb is that if their first language is English, it's probably their only language. Sadly, that is probably quite accurate. Shouldn't be like that, but generally is. Peak of being Australian. Maybe you should sleep, but you know, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Thanks for being here. That was Stone Block 3 for me. Had a bit of an off and on relationship with modded since Tekkit Classic back in 2012, but it reignited the spark for me. FTB makes some great stuff. They really do, yeah. I do actually have a beard, yes. Yes, and despite what my mods may often tell you, I don't shave it off. They even broke one of my emotes to remove the beard from it. Right, okay, this area is starting to look a little bit better. But I think my PC is also getting quite warm because I'm getting quite framey. It's not ideal. Probably because I'm streaming in 2 places and recording all at the same time. Biddy, you're gonna starve. Yeah. I'll do that a lot. I'm lucky to have moved to Germany from the US, otherwise English would be my only language too. Yeah, I mean, the more I've been traveling around, the more it makes me want to learn another language. And the one I probably know the most of is German, because that's what I did actually do at school. I don't really know any French. I have a few Spanish words that I know of. None of them particularly useful. Need the no beard emote on YouTube. Never, Cal. Never. What's with the beard hate? I know, right? Shocking behavior. My beard's a Snapchat filter. I mean, if I move really quickly, it goes blurry. Can't keep up. The i9 is the hottest CPU. Yes, it is. Brilliant for rendering out videos, though. So, you know, bit of both. Fresh Moves resource pack. It adds fresh animations for your character. I'm actually using one called Fresh Animations at the moment. So everything already has fancy moving stuff going on. Not that there's anything to look at because I've got a Mega Torch out at the moment. But yeah, it is fine. Hey, Beldo. You know English, German, and Hungarian. I am mildly jealous. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to speak a second language, but I don't. Yeah. Maybe I should continue learning German. You're born and raised in Germany, obviously learn English, and currently learning Japanese. Oh, Japanese is a hard one. You speak Spanish, English, and Japanese. English is your second language. American and British. Smooth, Andrew. Smooth. How many crate add-ons did you use this season? Maybe a couple more than last season, but I also pulled out lots of stuff as well. But specifically create add-ons. Maybe like 8, essentially. Some of them are just for like bridging gaps between things like Farmer's Delight and so on. But yeah. I grew up with German and Dutch and learned English, and I want to learn Thai. That's the thing, like European countries, their school system for learning languages is so much better than ours. I was talking about this a lot actually with some people over in Cologne. But yeah, we just don't really have... our school system's not geared towards learning other languages. I mean, for me, for example, at school, I was doing 2 hours of languages a week from when I was 11 to 14. Was it 4 hours? 2 or 4 hours a week in 2 different languages. And then for my last 2 years of school, I did just one language. I dropped French and just carried on with German. And that's it. That's all we get. So I've probably had the equivalent of like 3 weeks of full days of lessons over the course of 5 years. And that's the school system. I don't know if it's any different now because, you know, we are talking like 25 years ago. But yeah. No idea. No idea. I came in here for tough. I need some tough, and then I need some other types of tough. English, some German and Swedish. Dutch, English, German, Spanish, Italian, and some Latin. Latin? Latin? What are you going to do with Latin? I mean, that's a lot of languages. Nice. English, French, Swedish, and a tiny bit of German and Spanish at 14. You see, this is my point. I'm assuming you're not English. Or you're not in the English school system, because you'd never get a chance to learn those at school. This is the way, Alexander. This is the way. It's a must to learn English as a second language, and in some educations, you have to learn a third one, like Spanish or German. Yeah, see, we don't have anything like that. I mean, if they were going to force a language on students in English schools, I'd say it should probably be Spanish, because that's like the most... Is it Spanish or is it Mandarin now? Like the most spoken language in the world. I know a lot of people think it's English, but it's really not. I think it's either Spanish or Mandarin is like the most spoken in the world. You know sign language? I know a couple of very basic things, courtesy of my wife, who does know a bit more sign language. BSL count. I'm not sure what BSL is. Is that some kind of coding language? Is Mandarin, is it? Spanish for the Western Hemisphere, Mandarin in general, right? Okay, so that, I mean, if they were going to force a language on students in the UK, then it should probably be Spanish, right? That would be the most widely used one, other than what we already know, sort of thing. But yeah, sadly, we just don't have that setup. Oh, British Sign Language, of course. That does count. Yeah, that counts as another language. I know a few things in sign language. I use a couple when I drive around. Not that kind of sign language, I don't think. Right. What are we gonna do about that mess? So many little messy bits to tidy up around here. How many times have I starved to death in Minecraft? Like a couple. Only once this series. And I was just standing still like this, AFK at my mob farm, and I starved to death. Shouldn't have even happened, right? Godplug can speak some foul language, I'm sure. We had French, then German, then Russian, but they was all little bits from different teachers throughout years. UK and same age as you. You actually had Russian as well. Yeah, that wasn't an option in the school I went to. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're making some progress. Still got to sort out that building. I've got to sort out that top bit, and I need to sort out this bit over here. Just get across over here. Go into this corner and put a nice dark damp patch over here. Soften it as it goes back into the rest of the wall. There as well. Bonjour. Eastern Europe had a lot of... Well, it's all gone. A lot of Russian. Drink water. Yes, boss. You're 14 and want to learn Portuguese? Do it. Apparently it's a lot easier to learn languages when you're younger as well. That's pretty impressive, Geobomb. You need to meet Foxy in real life. I am meeting Foxy in real life. Bum bum bum. Tomorrow. Fact. Long day tomorrow. So glad I found your videos. It taught me a lot about creating. I love playing it. I'm still learning a lot and love watching your content. Oh, thanks. Hey, Punk Mage. Ooh, aeronautical logos. Nice. Yeah, I'll take a look in a moment. That would be awesome because yeah, I generated the current one in AI. Not good. Because yeah, shouldn't be doing that. But at the same time, I wasn't going to find a steampunk logo with that word on it anywhere, so yeah. It is what it is. If you learn Swedish, Stan won't have to speak English to you. Yeah, but Stan already speaks English, so I don't need to learn Swedish, right? I think that's the general attitude of why we only speak English, and our school system doesn't generally teach as much. Wrong attitude to have, in my opinion. One thing I did notice that we rarely did speaking exercises. I only managed to avoid my accent being too strong because I watched a lot of English media and tried yoinking the accents. That's the way. Right, got a lot of work to do down here in this hole. Sort out that a bit. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Right. I have, however, done the bit I said I was going to do on stream for the video. And I'm getting a bit framey, so I'm probably going to wrap up in just a moment. Bum, bum, bum. How long have we... Okay, we've actually been streaming a lot longer than I thought. That's gone very quick, which means I probably enjoyed myself. Fantastic. You're learning Papiamentu. I don't know what that is. It's quite fun to say, though, Milo. Have you considered making a test seat outside the rides that people try out? Add some realism, and you can do this for all future coasters. So, before I started the whole theme park series, the project, I was wondering about whether I was going to do things like that. And since then, I've been to a few theme parks, and none of them have anything like that. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. Maybe not. I don't know. Did ride the coaster? Yes, boss. Do as I'm told. But yeah, we'll... Oh, if I can... take off. Jeez. Whee! But But yeah, as I say, it's getting a little bit framey at the moment, so I don't know if riding the coaster is going to go well. Oh yeah, it's not happy. Look at this. Not happy at all. Do you think it's worth being a Minecraft YouTuber in 2024? I mean, yeah, I don't see why not. I'm having a wonderful time. I don't think there's any sort of expiry coming up in the next few weeks, so I'm probably okay. Alton Towers has the test seats. I was there back in June. You see, I've not been to Alton Towers in about 20 years. And specifically for the research for this theme park, I've been going to the theme parks outside the UK, because from what I remember, the UK ones are a little bit dodgy. It's lagging at the moment because I'm currently recording, streaming on 2 different things. I've got multiple chats open. Yeah, basically too much stuff open on my PC at the moment, for the most part. I haven't optimized things for streaming very well. Hence why I'm stopping a bit. And I think PC's getting quite hot now as well, because my office does get hot. I really need to get some aircon in here. But yeah, but we'll do a janky ride on the roller coaster. Have you had inspiration from the Baron? I have not. No, I'm aware of it, but yeah, haven't taken inspiration from it. I've not been there. I've not been on it. But thank you, Will. What game is this? Why is everything a cube? I mean, I would hope you're joking and know that this is Minecraft, but who knows? Who knows? It's Minecraft. Wicker Man wasn't there last time I went. Oh, this is really getting quite framey now. So yeah, we're definitely going to be stopping. Gets made redundant from YouTubing as being a Minecraft YouTuber is suddenly no longer viable. Mr. B's recurring nightmare. I know, right? But who knows? Maybe there's other Mr. B channels out there that you just... Yeah. I mean, there's not, but there could be. Who knows? PC explosion in 3, 2... Well, I know, right? I know. It's, yeah, it's definitely getting a bit warm. We're getting a little bit janky here on the roller coaster. Oh, I'm going to jump on. You did the speed thing. Well, yeah, the speed up, slow down. I think I got it worked out. The only bit I need to change still is at the end here, I think. It still comes into the back. There's a station here, which it then stops at and then comes in. And that station there, it comes into that too quick. So I do need to slow that down. But generally, I've tried to balance the speed a reasonable amount, which I think we've done all right with. But yeah, sadly, that is where I'm actually going to be wrapping it up for today, because I've got other things I need to do, and my computer may well explode in just a moment. Hey Thor, welcome in. Waiting for Beardy's wings to break mid-flight. Are they that bad, are they? Yes, they are. Really are. Okay, good to know. Right, do that, do that, do that. You can have a look at that. Become a movie director with this kind of place. I haven't seen the new trailer yet. No, I will be sure to check it out. Lagoon in Utah? No! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway, I've had a lot of fun today. Thank you very much for coming out to hang out while I stream. I don't know how to raid on YouTube. I don't even know how that works. So what I'm going to do is figure out how to raid someone on Twitch. Remember how? Who's live? Oh, jeez. I don't even know. Anyway, you all been absolutely wonderful. Radio on YouTube isn't a thing. Yeah, I think you have to, like, you can send people to, like, a video or something. I don't know how it works. Let's just see who's streaming. Who's streaming that playing game we know and like. And it is friendly. Oh, I know. I'll send you over to Soltron. Right. Let's make sure I'm typing it correctly. So we'll do that on Twitch. And other than that, it's been wonderful. Hopefully I'll be streaming again more in the coming weeks. I do have plans to, and I have thoroughly enjoyed myself, and hopefully I can sort out the quality on YouTube, make sure it's not 720p next time. But yeah, you've all been awesome. Thanks for coming out, you wonderful people. Have fun. And say hi to Soul Tundra as well. Let's get that set up. Is that going to work? Yeah. There we go. So if you're on Twitch, you're heading over to Soul Tundra. I can speak, honest, I promise. Anyway.